So now we're back across the other side of the bridge, and I'm hoping to find a quiet little spot where we can get off the track a little bit and not be worried about people, and set up our little camp so we don't disturb anybody. And it's getting harder and harder to do here in Japan because all these lovely areas have been made too convenient, and people just like to ramble through them as if it's like, oh yeah, it's my back garden, it's nature. But they start to forget how beautiful or how dangerous nature can be. Now, I was listening to another hiker whose channel I watch on YouTube, and he was talking about how people often say that nature's out to get you. Well, no, nature's not out to get you, but nature, like any good mother, will give you a slap in the face if you're not paying attention. That's what nature does. You know, we like to enjoy the outdoors, but if you don't respect it or pay attention to it, yeah, nature's going to give you a quick slap to remind you who's boss and who's the mother. So, in that way, she toughens you up, teaches you respect, and teaches you that you don't know everything. And that's what nature does. And she's a good mother and a good teacher. All you have to do is find a time, sit down and listen to her, and she'll teach you a lot. Get away from the offices of computers and Facebook and games and all those computer things, and get back to what it's really all about: listening to Mother Nature. So it looks like it's just not really my day today. The route that I wanted to take is basically blocked off. You've seen the big truck come by. The local government has decided to dig out the area, and so you got these huge big 18-wheeler dump trucks going up and down the pathway that I was hoping to walk. So we're going to find another way around. That's why I'm just here studying this map. So my idea, we're here at the moment, and my idea is going to be there's another little pathway that goes this way around to this used to be rock in this lovely kind of garden area. So I'll take a quick route around that way, and then on the way back I'm going to come back this way, go out this way, and go out here. So let's go. We're going to head off, and that's in this direction. So I got to the top of this mountain and I found this lovely rock, and makes a great place to camp. I don't think I'm going to be disturbed up here, really. I don't. I haven't seen anybody about. I heard a few kids and that early this morning, but I think all the work in the other part of the park is putting people off. I don't think I'd want to be coming around here with my kids and seeing 18-wheeler trucks zooming around the place. And so sorry about the noise, I can't get away from it. The noise is just echoing all around here. But basically I'm on top of the mountain here in the park, and as I said, I found this lovely huge stone, which makes a great place to rest, and if need be, if I have to find somewhere to hang out for the night, it would be here. A few reasons for that. Unfortunately here in Japan we don't have the lovely rolling hills of Europe and America. The Japanese mountains, like most Asian mountains, are very sharp, which means that they're very steep, and lots of little valleys, ups and downs, which makes it very difficult to find places to camp out. The reason it makes it difficult is because, well, one, you can't pitch a tent on a slope. Yeah, you could go into using hammocks. But the thing we have to worry about here is, especially when the weather gets bad, is landslides, and that happens quite a lot here. The other problem that we have is, of course, if it rains, if it's raining heavily, the water runs downhill. So if you're sleeping on the ground, you're going to get washed away. And if it's an emergency situation and you don't have your hammock with you, then yeah, you're going to end up sleeping on the ground. So finding the highest spot and something that is solid, like literally right now I'm sitting on huge rocks. So this ground is pretty solid. This is the top of the mountain. If it is to move, well, I'm top of it and it's going to move with me. So I don't mind that too much. I'll grab onto this boulder and ride the wave down. But anyway, this is where I am. I was hoping to put up a tarp. It might rain, but hopefully it will hold off. But there's literally nowhere around here to put up a tarp. The forest is so dense, and it's so steep. The area that I was hoping to do it, unfortunately, is under construction at the moment. So let's get on. So yeah, while I was out with Joe, I found the Morian Heatpacks. Now, I've never seen these here in Japan, and I was thinking about having to order them over Amazon and ship them in from the States. So I've always been interested to try these out. So we're going to try one of these out today. And today's menu, we're going to try it out with, is Hayashi stew. Okay, this is Hayashi stew. Now these things are pretty cool. Very cheap. I picked this up for about basically 90 cents. The shelf life in this is till the 3rd of February 2016. And if you think about it, it's March 27th 2014 now, so that's literally a good 2 years shelf life nearly. So I'm pretty proud of that. So that'd be something we definitely got into my bug out bag. These things are basically boiled in the bag, all the meat and vegetables already in here. So I have that. Just in case I do end up staying out overnight, I thought I'd bring in a second one, which is basically, this is curry, mild beef curry. And again, the shelf date on this one, it's not as long as that one, but it's basically the 16th of December 2015. So another pretty good long life. You can't have stew or curry without rice, so I've got these rice. Now these don't have a shelf life at all. This one, what's the date on this one? Oh, there we go. It's the 4th of October 2014, so we got a year out of it. So we're going to try heating one of those up as well. And this tin of sardines. I picked this up in the $1 pound shop. They do a lot of good foods in there. And this is made in Japan. Sardines. And then again, another great shelf life. This is actually the 1st of September 2016. Another nearly 2-year item. It's probably something else I'm going to put it into my pack. So I'm going to try these out today. So today's menu is rice, Hayashi rice, and sardines. And of course I got my toothbrush for freshening afterwards. Okay, and all of this is going to be eaten with my McDonald's spoon. That's right. Waste not, want not. McDonald's gives these great, heavy-duty plastic spoons when they do the McFlurries, and I collect these because these things are worth their weight in gold. They're good quality plastic. They used to make them longer, but they've got smaller recently, but they're great because they're disposable. You know, if I lose it or break it, I didn't pay anything for it. I got it with my McFlurry, so think about it. Save these things up. Okay, crank this little bad boy open. I want to keep the wrapping. The wrappings never last. Okay, here we go. Put in the contents of the satchel. Put your food in you want to cook. Pour in the water. seal up quickly. So okay, so it says that this is the water level here on the pack. You see opening point, so find out. Oh, keep all my trash. This is the piece that says do not eat. Made in Japan. That's good to see. Like homegrown product. Okay. Oh, let's see that. You can actually markers in between, inside also to show you where the water should. That don't overfill. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? Yeah. So let's try not to overfill it and see how it goes. Just realized that bag has an M on it. Which probably means then that this is the medium-sized bag. They do bigger ones, which is nice. So, what are you gonna do? Pinch yourself a little bit already. These things flare up a bit. Okay. Yeah. See what happens. Hopefully this doesn't pop on me now. Stand back and let's see. Okay, got some bubbling going on in there. Oh, there she goes. So those sardines were amazing. I'm gonna sit back now, let that cook a little bit more, and take some of my coffee. The last time I had sardines like that was on a mountain in Dublin, the mountain's called Loughlin. We were travelling across with a good friend of mine called McMahon, and McMahon taught me a lot about outdoors and hiking and enjoying myself in the outdoors. The sun's out now, cool. And we were travelling across the featherbeds, and anybody who's been up around that way knows that the featherbeds is basically a barren piece of land, bogland basically, and there's really nowhere to hide. You do get kind of dips down, but that's really the bog. And the day that we were up there, the weather wasn't really too good. It was closing in, the wind was high, it was kind of like spits of rain, and we used to hike in all types of weather just to get used to it. And we ended up using our backpacks as a shield against the wind. And the two of us huddled down behind our backpacks and basically tucked into tins of sardines and rations of good coffee. Yeah, I think our stew should be done by now. It's been at least, yeah, it's time. So I'm going to turn you around and let's have a look at this. Okay. Now, there we go. There she is, that's the bag. And crank her open, let's have a look. Okay, some steam coming out of this here. It's her rise. Oh, it feels warm. And gently get in here. Oh, there's our curry nuts. Definitely looks like it's cooked. Definitely looks like it's cooked there. So let's put that down. I'm going to keep this aside because I need the bag for later on. So I'm going to keep that to one side. Wow, this tripod's cool. I like this tripod. Okay, let's see how this rice is. Crank her up. It's all slippery and wet. What? rice. It's hard but cooked. A bit hard. Could have been cooked a little bit longer, I think. Still definitely edible. Oh. Not too impressed with that bit. Let's find out how the stew fared out. It's over here now. And let's have a look. There she's inside. Hot. Oh, it is hot. That's hot now. Burn myself. Give it a stir. Oh, it's definitely cooked. That's cooked now. Happy with that. But with the rice, not too happy. Well, learned something new. Boiling the bag curries work great. The rice doesn't work so well. But there you go. Bon appetit. Let me eat this and I'll get back to you before we head off down the trail again. But was the Morian meal heaters a success? Yeah, I give it thumbs up anyway. Okay, so that's my meal all done. I'm all fed, warm and ready to go now. The day seems to be closing in a bit more now, getting a bit cloudier, getting a bit colder. So it's time to pack up, head back home. Remember, the only things you should be taking back with you are good memories, and always leave the place like you'd never been there. That way, other people coming along can enjoy the scenery and the area just like you did. The wildlife around here is absolutely amazing. At the moment, of course, it's coming into spring, which means that all the birds are getting ready to start building their nests and find their mates. So all around me I can hear birds foraging in the ground for bedding for their nests, and absolutely amazing. Absolutely. It's a shame that most of the park was blocked off today because of reconstruction, but I can't wait to see what it's like when they finish it. So, as I said, this is part of the area that they blocked off, and can't go through. Unfortunately, it's going to be blocked off right through to the basically till December. Yeah, where's it gone? Okay, hang on. Yeah, they can do this for a long time. Wow. Oh well, have to find some other nice areas to go. So I just wanted to show you today where we were hiking. And basically it's all this location here. Now, as you can see, there's no even any hiking routes around this area on here, so it was very difficult for me to plan out this whole thing. So actually this was the motorway that we crossed over into the other side. So this was all new virgin ground to me, so thanks for coming. Okay, thanks for coming out with me today. I hope you've enjoyed some of the trip and some of my stories. I'm just going to head back now the same way I came. Watch out for more of my upcoming videos. Hopefully on the next trip we'll have more fun and more adventures. Please like and subscribe, and always remember, be prepared.